make us a Ghana on. Since I'm in many fear. Ghana yenya new problem da. Your problems are when you na problems are your recycle. I remember examples. Every year say you do raining season, they are flats. Me no ti commercial in baby are flats see. Afi perennial flats.
Yeah.
Your areas go how ba atonsu asafo meboa eputoja abrepo ha
hode nyankopɔ adom hode de say
isi agwa de kijiti akwa beka
Aswase aboabo number 2. These are areas since I'm Misha.
Yeah.
They see now me hey. Afibia nsu ta ho flade. Na se nyame amfasa ma na nipa wu a na yenya aban mu mpanimfo akɔ no makɔ console omo no ma hwe omo bo say ebi nsi bio. And so the next year it's cholera the same thing. The same issue with Dumsor. Me na Misha kra. And a Dumsor a chassis or Ghana somewhere around 1998, 99. On the May patron, NDC abreso. And now, Omudifi Hokoe, President Kufu abreso, a buy. President Kufu Bakoe, President Mills abreso, a buy. President Mills Iwukoe, John Mahama, a buy. Nanado Dankwa Kufuado, a buy. And Asa about John Mahama part 2. So it tells you, say the mechanic, or my we need new problems. As a matter of fact, our problems are always recycled. The problem with the problem now, I want to end the problem itself. Your perspective around those problems. Say you see who's our problem. No. Say asembia ba Ghana pe you who asem say Ghana mine na asem. You who say MPP and I say NDC asem depending on abaya or so time. Bayana the area if you say you need the government of NDC and you need the government of MPP. Osha your official letters biane statutes bia the Troy the government of Ghana GOG. This Assemba Ghana a Ghana phone in Asem. Diane are rehoson a manufacturer no a pre to me no. And nam se to me here omo chen ye o man ni munipa ye die ne yen kan kontino. Omo hye problem bia political colors. Okay? The obeka cho say MPP aban emfa. And I'm saying this because I can.
Yeah. In fact, a talk of town.
1 megawatt power.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Abuaje thermal plant.
Yeah.
It started somewhere 97.
Yeah.
T1, T2, T3. Jerry John Rawlings abreso. Meboa. Jerry John Rawlings abreso twa mu na president Kufuor baya. Dumsor no mu ye din ohun say. Ese ye dream ye what a new way of thinking. No. There one for bui dam. Na president Kufuor what's the talk about? Ya for 1 mega patro de me patro.
Yeah.
President Kufuor ye ne as a matter of fact between 2011 and 2012 say na bui dam project in Noah Ghana would have gone into total darkness. And koi. Then somewhere 2013 Dumsor san resurfaced. Patro de me kano. And John Mahama also tries or they are marry and car power a buy. So yeah, can say the American or even political parties in our omunina contributed to Ghana your energy growth. But the major problem with this country, and said the American say, you fa a year short-term solutions to long-term problems. To send this will power, not Dumsor eba. Or think it just for the 4 years or 8 years now Ghana for expectation from the man no. Your come to my first so satisfy Ghana for within that same period no. Or we know kwa the obeba and yan asem a only problem to come and carry on. How come say on my 69 years nyankopon ya aduma next year you been 70 years. Say Ghana ye nipa or ye adwuma public sector koko pension no. Unim sa and nipa bia by the time I obeko pension no. Saa time na wotena se esese wo bra wo bo ye nyina na wahwe enema a wanye ne yie de wo ye ne yie de wo hwe anka obetumi aye de nka nko bebro na wo de tu nchirimafo nti wo ma ene wo nananum bi a se bi wo hu kwan wo nam so a enko yie no na wo de tu wo mofo efuto be na Ghana a 69 a ye wo pension ye de tu ye ho In 69 years, Ghana hasn't got a definite energy strategy for the next 50 years. And so I might say Korea and then Singapore, independence, put a strategy for energy sector. Korea has gone from hydro, gone to thermal, gone to solar. Thinking of, and then Japan used to even Nippon 9 4 steps to generate electricity. It is all part of a 50 plan agenda. Beyond the 8 years, 4 years, now NDC and MPP now be implementing. No, my the BB beka ho, fi hwa na asan no. Their strategy plan Ghana they at all. That is the main issue. Between 2013 and 2016, winning the number of workforce retrenchment and redundancy happening in Ghana because of Dumsor. As a matter of fact, over 1,005 people were asked to go home across the board because of Dumsor. So that time, now 12 hours, 12 hours darkness, 6 hours pay with light. And 12 hours, 12 hours, 12 hours, 12 hours. In the heat of Dumsor, a lot of businesses, almost cost of operations cost through because they were buying more diesel and petrol than even electricity. And we know who used to genset a power heavy duty equipment. It cost more than say who use electricity because electricity a cost component may be subsidized by government.
Yeah, I believe so. And I think that is the reason in 2016,
Yes.
2015, 2016, government can say, well, I won't say use diesel at the power
Exactly.
generators.
Yes.
Now the cost involved in it, then celebrate sustainable light, we increase light by 100%.
Exactly. Because businesses were overspending. So the only alternative, and I say, cut down on the workforce. Tiamanfo lusun juma because of Dumsor.
Yeah.
Amanfo lusun juma no. Companies no momo moko ofio no. Ya ansa obi alliance say we MPP ni now NDC. The fact is you have to go. It is about time our politicians stop politicizing issues that affect Ghana any baby. Enra, na me ni light. Me area more MPP for NDC for CPP for EC jam maybe I say NDC for and na mun jina nchen ni ndum MPP for nkwa like because here the power.
Yeah.
That is it. Said the menu about kind. And maybe a trim. Said the NDC war position. Omode Dumsor politics, especially time Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe Koka say. Also, sometimes you see politicians get frustrated, especially beyond mama explanation. And I say, still now, more person way. So out of frustration, Koka says, I'm say, you Dumsor, more time.
Yeah.
And his words were splashed everywhere because someone saw an opportunity in it. A bit to me, one more about Abam. That is not to hold brief for just this MPP for so in the past. Patron de me patron during Mahama first time no. Omo ye hunyum nyina Dumsor ne de ekeka ho. But said the America no. So many years later no. As I say etna se ne ka kire ho say. Some of our perennial problems are not political problems and we should stop wearing them political colors. That is the only way you be to me I overcome those problems. Now ya man yo ko mienu titro NDC ne MPP na omo na edi oman so ache no. Eseso omo nyina tenase na omo gitumo say. Eseso omo to me draw a political strategy for our energy sector. Any government that comes and say MPP, say CPP, you are bound to implement that political energy strategy.
Do you think that is feasible? Because your money way more electorate, we are also the part of the problem.
I mean, if we don't get to that point we'll be 70 years. Not Ghana that doing some. Take it from me. If we don't get to that point, we have a definite document. As Pele said, the next 50 years, Ghana will make a gradual shift from, say, hydro to solar. In terms of solar, about 60% of your energy generation, particularly for industries, will rely on solar. And every government will follow that. Hydro will be for probably residential. Only one of the problems that you face with the energy sector. Improper zoning. When you say edum, any bantama. In the 60s, 70s, 80s, there was not a single business. Sa atete adan dan
15 years ago, street we cry na friend say sapit.
And now kwa
It wasn't asphalted.
tunim na adan ya we edum no. Nipa no use a TV, fridge bi na one bulb bi. And the heavy duty machines because of the commercial nature of edum. Nipa no mutu ina ye tu omo atontons e na de ntim. The load that edum in terms of the zoning dynamics no asesa. Into transformers in the past na ye dey for residential purposes no. And then commercial load and also are into me. And that is why from MPP time they started changing. That was Napo time. No, somewhere NDC the full.
Yeah.
MPP the chassis.
Yeah.
They noticed that problem. No, SSC rezoning your electricity distribution no? Because communities in Numa area communities in Nipa Befra in areas are not initially your industrial area, Accra industrial area. Those places were zoned for commercial activities. And then the free zones area in 90. Say CC transformers or what? A transformers we high capacity between a taking load of San. But the other parts of the country, Ayanshadanye Bibisan, Okokumaskasa Tunsu, Kasi, industrial area. It's different. But said the Okasa Bantama, and the Bantama Numankwana Ajihafa, Oko Eduman, Jumankwan, Oko Dabaya, the same thing. See, if you don't have that strategy, a binding, say, whoever is in power, this is how we are doing it. This is where we are going to get the funding from. Minia, said they make a chono, eh? Domahama Beko, Dr. Baumia Beba, Dr. Baumia Beko, Ubi Beba, and Yebini, Nagana Gusu Dumsum. The same problem at Nigeria, FACR Bepim Ene. I almost who come on pass why then I solve one energy problem because I bind your baby or no dream with your share beboa to obey play populism and politics with it. No, I budget is so 8 years, my minion we na mean to me 8 years ni twemu pe I buy for beba na ya problem I then. Okay, a car away energy sector shall say Jerry John Rollins.
Yeah.
Obi abodi bi beka ho. Obi ba onim doye. Ono ba no abetu awodi ni bi. No so abebu bi egu no agya hokọ. Na obi foforo aba. No so aba abetu awodi na ogya ni bi. No so abde obeba abebo de e chen de wo betu no. To sheda no atu akakra of the account. We mo ko mu je sika say you. Me buy ma betu a. No abebo 4 times e ka no betu ye no. It is a lack of strategy. And I get sad when we follow conversations around Ghana problems. Any problem, Ghana a new problem in my lifetime. Me tell you, every problem be seen nation or Ghana be a idea every year.
It's a new problem in COVID.
COVID a problem. COVID came from somewhere. Oh, if you're baby, any real
do you think you're passionate about this topic? Let's see how it goes. Privatization of friends ECG. Yeah. Don't you think indeed me and your political and I face the reality? Don't you believe as at now when we privatize ECG a best solution for this kind of investment I work on? Because I buy here human pen for so. I buy here over strategic side then I will at least so wouldn't say realistically ESA bills utumu 50%. But backlash because you are looking at the next election.
Yeah.
Do consume that 50% now. She may kick you out. No matter how your good intent is.
Onim or my be your key national assets are. Ayana a buying. The government always has to be involved. To might be to America, real sector, energy sector. On them in as much as government has private hands, government also has a controlling say either in the management of it or the technical aspect of it. So we have to decide as a country, say you privatize energy distribution, because your conversations around privatization and acquire distribution, ECG, so inefficient, and pass it on to the citizens.
Well, Greek VRD, I think VRD, mostly they just produce.
Yes, so if it is energy management, it been the PDS, unfortunately, it didn't happen. Government will still have to have stringent measures. The managers or private people will have to follow. Because you see, one thing about privatization, especially of serious national or important national assets, they say the private man is there to make profit too.
Correct.
So sometimes they will take undue advantage of the citizenry, and every government has a responsibility, say, or be protecting the citizens, not to the extreme, say, oh, so as I say, all that balance, see a privatizer, is it the technical expertise and the privatizer aspect of electricity, privatizer, and now the management aspect of it. Either way, government will still have to have a say, some level of say in it. But total privatization, then yes, something I will, what do you call it, advocate for, because and also will create a bigger problem in the future. Government will still have to come in to correct that problem.
Me notice something around was it 2020 thereabout. Na me ye will be maybe I'm now person or movie outside now, but until now was some meet a new service. That was the time when na Baomiade or new app na you see cashless.
Yeah.
So if you crack cash card, they will not be able to take into one catch yourself outside, Momo vendor be or just deposit the money and pay. Okay. May request for new service, which includes a new meter. New service was around 1,240. Open service poll account, I think it was around 800 in total, no 2,100. Okay. I don't mind they cut two phones so na bitriaka. Only say and a week estimated by and in the 3 days time I was called and on by installation in my okay. But these same people, the political divide from the other side. But trying TV so can say the app no. Hey, Dr. Baomiadia. Now and I would just kafa
e
bottom now funded the campaign.
Tell me, can say your problem here, your shape problem via political callous. That's Ghana's biggest problem. Oh, we need to get to a point we need to know where my make some show. Also in American politics. Oh, so also debates all their debates and arguments are usually about policy.
Correct.
But not about why na why never. Say asem to America, they said the 911 isi imribi etwam all the political players forget politics no maba to stand for America. Also, Donald Trump a war. Ne ho chire ne pa. How many democratic voices do you hear say even though they don't agree with the war, any but they are buying into the idea, and that America has always pushed that narrative.
America first.
America first. America first. Keep America safe. It's a lie. None of the American wars in recent times was about the American people. But so long as America stands to benefit for whatever advantageous reason you have the Democrats buying into it. Because say say about Venezuelan oil.
Yeah.
So it's kind of by American companies and benefiting. American companies own both Democrats and Republicans. So you don't find the Democrats. Say Ghana na Yakochi will be president and the MPP and the NDC. I say MPP no power. NDC will spend the whole year talking about them. Say MPP so the same thing. But Maduro, apart from first week now, world dealers come. What is American Democrats account was because they see a bigger good in it. And that is why for us as Ghanaians, said the American, we must strip ourselves of that political lens into every matter. Because another instant development. Because once we wear the political lens, every politician did to me or thinking about just the short term. Okay. MPP for some I see. For the 4 years. So Ghana for 8 years. So man, major problem ni na momo. Mamen Kyle last year, Omampeni John Mahama, business summit. Who say, Nana do ho.
Yeah.
And Okosran. This year, Nana do also reciprocated sa guest channel. Okoye and Omudin channel, Okaya some okache. The president was like, oh, wow, after we jaw problems, that's what he said.
Yeah.
Because that is the thinking of the politician. Ubia be that problem, edima ubi. But we shouldn't see it that way. We must learn to pass on prosperity. On the wealth. And one of the ways we can pass, and it's our energy strategy American. say your strategy, say, in the next 4 years, as I said, Ghana to me attaining energy sufficiency to this level. That's a MPP in our power, no more to me attaining data. So omo call mu jabi papa e de ama NDC so ba. Yes, so I say bia move from by this year. I say you to me a full scale solar in say the private sector. I be bomo. So to me atenia. Say Ghana phone for whatever reason decide to change. But government they we are there where my papa we are seeing at some point people will decide to change you. I've always said one of the reasons I'm in Ghana for Anto Amananado in 2008 because President Kufuor left a very good legacy. Ghana for between but now MPP for one from Ghana. That was it. The same in America. Bill Clinton left the strongest American economy to date when he was exiting in 2000. And everyone thought his deputy, Al Gore, Americans better. Bush.
Yeah.
Americans
had
no reason.
That election is a bit contestable. The Bush and then Al Gore election.
Yeah, it was, but the point is that eventually they won.
Bush,
It is a kayediene amamu bankwa amamu pankwa dia. Can you say democracy lose that election? But nipa, no matter the obey and the baby, no. Thing say you must learn to exit the stage when the applause is high. Nipa, nipa. See, the most important thing is your politicians must learn to leave a legacy. The Obabe take over will be proud of. Whether say Ghana for retaining their party or man retaining your party.
Okay. Thank you, Abi. It looks like say more topic, but you do justice to the topic, and then incoming 24. Yes, we don't need to talk much. About a position because normally in a month, so because of how your politics is here. Sure. Especially we are a man left, right, center. It is a winner or bar now or cast or vie for a position as communication director. I heard the communications now. Would they be among TikTok? Actually, TikTok now be follow. She makes a point. I did you when you follow almost a winning day. Now winning the orca. It still a best when she for say Montomano. Na on 2 Jumanas because the Jumana or yeah. Papa Galam says so.
All right.
Say I'm say and not Poyando Bahar. I say heavy metals crowd by your bunch near him iron ross. A great digger.
Me chairman.
Iron ross no or fantastic communicator. Then I want for antennas. Also what day that kind of jovial then he makes a point and then eventually we'll be following the conversation and then you listen to the input of now person